Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Friday the 13th of December 2019. And what an interesting and fact-filled day it has been. Now, before we discuss what has happened today, we alert you to two videos we published yesterday, which we feel you should, hopefully, take some notice of, as they do have an impact on our economy, the value of sterling and the US dollar, and the trend for precious metal prices, especially gold and silver. We don't mean our video will have an impact. It means that we've identified certain events that will have an impact. The one is ECB holds rates, stocks soar, gold and silver recline, and the second, Fed holds rates and predicts no change for 2020. And in case you haven't had an opportunity to listen to them, we've placed them in the description box below. Well, today we have been spoiled for news. Firstly, most of us have woken up, or some of us have stayed awake all night, to a Boris Johnson Conservative Party election victory in the United Kingdom, with the Tories, another name for the Conservative Party, having an overall majority in the House of Commons of 80 seats, far more than many expected, and some 365 seats to Labour's 203 seats puts Johnson's party some 162 seats ahead of his nearest rival. So, 162 seats ahead of Labour, but an overall majority in the House of Commons of 80 seats. Now, this should now mean that Brexit will go ahead as planned, and we can and should expect the United Kingdom to be out of Europe by the end of January 2020. The next piece of news is that US retail sales for November rose 0.2% from the previous month, actually missing economists' expectations for a 0.5% increase, so it is slightly bad news. October's sales were revised slightly higher though. Now, there's also been an announcement today, as we predicted in our earlier videos this week, that the United States and China have come to some form of preliminary agreement ahead of the 15th of December tariff deadline, the much heralded Phase 1 of the US-China trade deal. President Trump has tweeted today that the two sides have agreed, quote, to a very large Phase 1 deal with China, end quote, adding that the 25% tariffs on Chinese imports would remain, but that the 15% levies on other goods would be cut in half. A new round of tariffs planned to take effect on Sunday will not now go into effect, President Trump said, adding that the two countries would immediately begin negotiations on more contentious issues. Now, whilst this isn't as much as many were hoping for, it is at least a step in the right direction, and we shall speak more on this in our weekly update tomorrow. Also today, the Judiciary Committee of the House of Representatives voted totally along partisan lines on the two articles of impeachment, meaning that a full vote of the full House, and this is the House of Representatives, will take place next week, and a trial thereafter in the Senate, probably early in January. Now, meanwhile, at the time of writing, which is 4:10 GMT in the afternoon, or 16:10 for those who follow the 24-hour clock, and before any of the major markets have closed, the Dow Jones is down just 41 points after a healthy rise yesterday, but both the S&P and Nasdaq are up, albeit only slightly. The dollar index is holding steady at 97.12, and gold prices stand at $1,472 and silver at $16.89 an ounce, still digesting the China trade news. Sterling is standing at $1.33, having hit our forecast of $1.35 yesterday. Now, we shall provide more information tomorrow in our Gold and Silver Weekly Update, but meanwhile, on this rather tranquil but damp Friday afternoon in the UK, we shall be catching up on some much-needed sleep, having stayed up most of the night watching the election results. Thank you so much for listening. Please share your thoughts, and if you haven't already done so, kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of videos as and when they are published. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.